Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona, this is Rafi, and today I'm sharing a 40-minute wrist-free yoga practice, a chance to move and build some warmth and also move in a way that feels supportive and adaptable if you are experiencing some wrist soreness or a wrist injury. It's a nice complete flow with standing postures and core work, and there won't be any weight bearing on the hands throughout this practice, so no down dogs or push-ups. No props required for this practice, and if you are enjoying the classes on a regular basis and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Enjoy your practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. And begin your practice laying down on your back. Place your feet wide to the side edges of your mat and let your knees knock in to touch. Rest your hands in a comfortable place and closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, or just take a soft gaze down the tip of your nose. Settle into a place of stillness. Inviting your mind and your energy of your senses to turn more inward. And settle your awareness on your breath lightly without adjusting it. Follow your next inhale and your next exhale. Allowing your breath to draw you down into your body. Peacefully bringing your attention and your breath together. And gradually now breathing in a little bit deeper. Breathing out a little slower. Establishing a calm, sustainable tempo to your breath for your practice ahead. And take one more deep breath in and a complete breath out. Blinking your eyes open, gather your knees in toward your chairs, give yourself a squeeze. And keep your right knee hugging in, extend your left leg forward and rest your heel to the floor. Tee out your arms at shoulder height and begin by circling your hip. Take your right knee over to the left, straighten your leg forward, circle to your right, re-bending your knee as you come back through center. Twice more. Slow and steady, reverse your circle. Just offering a nice dynamic flush of warmth and circulation for your hips. As you come back through center, step your right foot to the floor, transition into reclined tree, Supta Vrksasana. Right knee out to your right, reach your arms overhead and take a whole body stretch, lengthening from your fingers to your left toes. And then twist. So option to carry your right knee over to the left or bend both knees for a gentler variation as you begin your practice. Turning your gaze to your right. Breathe in deeply. And breathe out freely. And take 2 more cycles of breath. Make your way back to center. Hug your knees to your chest and align your spine. And we'll switch. Left knee stays hugging in. Send your right leg out long. Rest your heel. Arms wide to a T. And as you're ready, left knee circles over to your right. Extend. And circle back, rebending the knee. 2 more in this direction. And circle back, opposite way. Pausing in the center, step your left foot to the mat, open your knee to the left for reclined tree. Reach your arms overhead and stretch, fingertips to toes, and twist. In your own comfortable way, arms down to shoulder height, left knee over to your right. Completing the twist, turning your gaze to your left. 3 steady breaths. Unravel from your twist. Place your feet to the floor and interlace your hands behind the back of your head. Eyes up, your elbows wide. On your exhale, curl up and inhale, lower back halfway. Keep going. We've got a few repetitions here. Just aim to move at your own pace. Concentrating on firming your belly in as you curl up, lowering with control on your breath out. Last few. And then hold your head and shoulders lifted. Raise your legs into a tabletop pose. Extend just your right leg forward above the floor. Twist to your left. Hold in your twist, and on your exhale, sweep your right leg up toward the ceiling and tap your left toes to the floor. Keep your twist, lower your right leg, lift your left, and then alternating your legs in your lifted twist. Smooth and slow. Just letting your steady breath set the pace rather than speed. Last few on this side. And rest. Rest your head back, lower your feet to the floor. And direct your breath into your belly, feeling it expand. And softly release. Switching sides. Hands behind the head, lift your head, shoulders from the floor, raise your legs into a tabletop position. And extend your left leg forward above the floor. Twist to your right. Hold in your twist. On your exhale, lift your left leg. Same time, tap your right toes to the floor. Hold your twist and continue on, alternating your legs. And if your breath becomes jagged, just soften your effort. Last few here. And stay lifted, unravel from your twist, reach your arms and your legs toward the ceiling. Keep your low back in contact with the mat. Slowly lower your arms overhead and your legs forward, just pausing at your edge, low back pressing into the mat. And then bend your knees and circle your arms forward, tuck your knees in. Twice more, arms and legs reach up. Exhale, arms overhead, legs forward, pause. Circle your arms forward, knees to chest. Last one, reach and lower, knees in, and rest your head back, release. Draw a few circles through your low back spine. And then place your feet to the floor with your knees bent, arms by your sides, preparing for bridge pose. Wait for your inhale to lift your hips. And finding a comfortable drape to your spine so no one part of your back feels abrupt. Supporting your shape with a firm press of your feet and your shoulders, engaging your buttocks. And take 3 more slow, spacious breaths into the front of your body. As you're ready, softly lower yourself down. Bring your knees into your chest, slip your hands behind the back of your knees, and then start to roll up and down the length of your spine. If you feel confident and you have the momentum, as you're ready, rolling all the way up to a standing forward fold, top of the mat, or make your own comfortable way there now. And keep space between your feet. Softly bend your knees and hold opposite elbow. It's finding a version of the shape that feels sustainable, a soft, steady boundary where you can feel your hamstrings, but your breath remains easy. Chest is resting on your thighs. And if it feels appropriate, gently explore lifting your hips, bringing a little bit more weight toward the fronts of your heels. And you're welcome to adjust the bend in your knees, the depth of your fold, shaping the posture so it supports you. On your next inhale, release your hands, lengthen your chest away from your legs. Exhale and forward fold. Rise to stand tall, sweep your arms overhead. And lower your hands either to prayer or by your side, finding your even standing posture. On your inhale, arms overhead, turn your gaze up. Exhale, softly fold over your legs. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathing out, refold. Rise to stand on the new breath. And lower your arms. We'll add on now, adding a balance. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead and lift your heels. Balance on your toes. On your exhale, lower your hands to your chest and motion your hips down and back. Keep the heels lifted, steady gaze forward, and find an open posture across your chest. Now lower your heels, keep your seat low, balance onto your right foot, and squeeze your left heel to your buttocks. Slowly tap your left foot to the floor behind, and then bring your knee forward, knees to touch. Continue on, just maintaining a deep bend in your right knee, bringing some warmth into your right leg. Last few. We're moving into a low lunge. Take a long stride back with your left toes. Soften your left knee to the floor. When you're steady, when you're ready, reach your arms overhead, Anjaneyasana. Engaging your legs by scissoring your front heel, your back knee toward one another. Lengthening your tailbone down, reaching tall from your waist to your fingertips. One more steady breath in. And then exhale, side bend. Move like you have time, just steady and smooth, unforced. Right forearm can rest on your right thigh, left arm up and over to your right. And then return through center, arms overhead. And then lower your arms, bend your elbows and link your fingers. Moving into a twist, tuck your left toes under, revolve to your right. Option to stay upright in your twist or hook your left elbow to your outer right knee. You can stay grounded in your lunge, left knee on the floor, or lift your left knee and engage your left thigh strong for revolved lunge twist. Just letting your breath guide the options you take. And then release your hands, rise slow to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Ground your left heel, center your spine, arms wide to a T. So you can let the posture just arrive gradually, perhaps lengthening your stride, deepening your lunge if you have the space, easing off if your breath gets choppy. Another deep breath in. And on your exhale, side lunge to your left. Join your palms or link your fingers, bend into your left knee, straighten your right leg. On your exhale, side angle to your right. Point your right toes forward, rebend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Right forearm to your right thigh. Left arm can reach up or overhead, Utthita Parshvakonasana. And then guide your inner right thigh wide. Hug your right buttocks in toward your midline. Then lengthen through the side body. More space from your left heel to your waist. And from your waist to your fingertips. One more breath in. Exhale, half splits, Adha, Hanuman. Softly touch your fingertips down, frame your right foot. Left heel pivots up. Lower your left knee to the floor. And then ease your buttocks back. Work towards straightening your right leg. Pausing here, feeling your shape. Just offering yourself balance, stability through the hips. So you're anchoring your right heel down, drawing your right hip back in space. And then lengthening your heart and open posture across your chest. Next inhale, lunging forward. Tuck your left toes under and step up, top of the mat. Open and fold with your breath rhythm. Rise tall to stand. And lower your arms. Second side. Breathe in, arms overhead. Lift your heels, balance on your toes. Exhale, lower your hands to your chest, bend your knees, lower down and back. And then land your heels, keep your seat low, balance on your left foot. Squeeze your right heel to your buttocks. And then slowly tap your right foot back to the floor and then forward knees to touch. Just keep going there. Nice deep bend in the left knee. Last few. And transition into your low lunge. Step your right toes to the back of your mat. Lower your right knee to the floor. And reach your arms overhead, Anjaneyasana. And just feel for a sense of stability in your lower body over depth or range in your hips here. Take one more smooth breath in. And then side bend. You can lower your left forearm to your left thigh, reach your right arm up and over to your left. And return through center, arms overhead. And then lower your arms, bend your elbows, link your fingers. Moving into a twist, tuck your right toes under, revolve to your left. And then taking a version of the twist that feels steady, a comfortable challenge. And then linger in your shape, follow your breath. Release your hands, transitioning into Warrior Two with grace, rising upright, right heel grounds. Arms wide at shoulder height. 5 to 8 breaths here. Another deep breath in. Side lunge to your right, join your hands, bend into your right knee, straighten your left leg. On your exhale, side angle to your left knee bends, right leg straight. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm reaching up or overhead. And transition into the half splits, Ardha Hanuman, fingertips slightly down. Lower your right knee. Straighten into your left leg. On your next inhale, lunge forward. This time, we're going to step the left knee back to meet your right and kneel briefly. Hips can be high or low. And from here, we'll transition into a forearm side plank on your right. So rest down onto your right side. Place your right forearm to your mat parallel with the top of your mat and extend your legs down the mat. So see if you can maneuver into a straight line. Your legs stacked with your right elbow a little forward of your shoulder, your right shoulder blade in toward your spine. So option here to bend your right knee for more support in this posture before we lift. And as you're ready, raise your hips. Reach your left arm to the sky. Engaging your side body to lift your hips. Take a breath in. On your exhale, thread your left arm under your right, so you turn your belly toward the floor. Inhale, reach your left hand high. Twice more. Thread under and reach. Thread and reach. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale, lower your hips. Sitting upright, face the long edge of your mat and take a 90-90 shape with your legs. Bending your knees. Rest your left hand to your left ankle, and on your inhale, reach your right arm up, over to your left for a side bend. Drawing your breath, some length into your right side waist. And then as you feel yourself breathe out, we'll twist to the right. Wrap your right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee, revolve to your right. And then return through center. We'll change sides. Carefully lower down onto your left side. And then your body in one straight line, left forearm parallel with the top of the mat. Option here to bend your left knee behind you for a more grounded version of this side plank. And then lifting your hips. Reach your right hand high to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, thread your right arm under your left. Two more with your breath. And then reach and hold for a steady breath in. And then lower your hips down. Coming to that 90-90 shape. Face the long edge of your mat, sit upright. Taking a side bend over to your right, just re-lengthening the muscles you've just worked. Lifting upright and then twist to your left in your own comfortable way. Release from your twist. And then face the front of your mat, position yourself in the middle of your mat, preparing for boat pose before we settle lower to the ground and wind down. With your knees bent, slip your hands behind the backs of your knees, rock back onto the soft part of your buttocks and lift your feet. With your hands behind your knees, draw yourself upright, lifting up and out of your low back. You could stay or release your arms forward for Shavasana, boat pose. Option to straighten your legs if you're feeling steady. From here, lower to Ardha Navasana, low boat. Keep your shoulders lifted. Low back grounded, legs reach forward, arms forward. And then softly release down onto your back. Bring your knees in toward your chest. Take a few moments to pause, letting your energy, your breath settle. And take your feet to the floor now, set up for our second bridge pose, re-lengthening through the abdominals, activating the glutes. Feet about hips width apart there, arms alongside your body. And lifting your hips. Keeping all four corners of your feet planted. On your inhale now, lower and hover your buttocks just an inch above the floor. And on an exhale, lift. Just keep going there, lower and lift. See if you can moderate just a light squeeze to the base of your glutes as you lift. And then next time your hips are lifted, pause and hold. Inhale, raise just your left arm overhead. And exhale, swim and switch the arms. Right arm goes overhead, left arm to the floor. Breathe with your movement. Hips stay elevated. Last few. And rest. Arms down by your side, lower your buttocks. And gather your knees in. And take a rock side to side. And step your feet to the floor with your knees bent. We'll ease into a quad stretch. Thread your right foot under your left leg and hook your right toes behind your left heel. Letting your right knee relax out wide to the right toward the floor. Seeking sensation through your hip flexors, your inner right thigh. For more sensation, left hand can reach down, hold your right foot, drawing your heel closer in toward your left buttock. Breath slow and steady. And then gently release your right foot, transition into a reclined twist. You might like to cross your right leg over your left, or just keep the knees stacked. Knees are travelling over to your left. You can tee out your arms, eyes to your right. And return through center. We'll change sides. Feet to the floor, setting up for your quad stretch. Left foot hooks behind your right heel. And you can add a bind if that feels available. Right hand connects to your left foot. Relax and soften into your low back, your inner left thigh. And then unwind your legs. Taking a final twist to your right, you can cross or stack your legs. Ease your knees over to your right. And unwind from your twist, return to center. Take a moment to lengthen your legs one at a time, allowing your feet to fall open, arms to rest wherever they feel most at ease. Transition into Shavasana, corpse pose. And let your breath return to its natural rhythm, steady, spacious. And feel the quiet echo of your practice in your body. Just letting any residual or momentum dissolve into ease now. Rest here for a few quiet moments, and I'll be back to guide you back. And slowly drifting your awareness back. Just begin to deepen your breath, inviting some small movements back into your fingers, your toes, and stretching out in your own way. Bending your knees, place your feet to the floor, and gently roll it out to your right side. Pausing there for a moment. When you're ready, make your way back up to a comfortable seat, no rush. Thank you so much for sharing the practice with me today. Hope you can carry this sense of steadiness, sense of ease with you as you move out into your day. Namaste.